And now, it's time for Football Friday Night with Rod Smith and the KRCG 13 sports team.
Good evening. Welcome to Football Friday Night. Felt like football weather out there. Round 2 of postseason play. Win, you move on to district championship games next week. Lose, your season is over. We'll begin our expanded district semifinal coverage. Ray Hedges Stadium in Jefferson City. Helias hosting Camden. A rematch of Week 4. Crusaders won that one by 30. Took a little while to score in this one. Late first quarter, Brady Fans finishes the drive. 2-yard touchdown, 7-0. Helias on top. After the Crusaders blocked a punt, short field, Alex Marbury. He's a good one. 9-yard run, make it a 14-0 advantage. And then the Crusader defense, tough all year, making big plays. Here's another one. Owen Geip with the interception and a nice return. That would set up another scoring opportunity. 37-yard field goal by Nick Calvaruso from the famous Calvaruso kicking family makes it 17-0. But Camden would not go away. They fought back. Willard DeMott with a running touchdown here also kicked a field goal. It was 17-10. Helias at halftime. Check this one out. 4th and 1 from the Crusaders' own 27-yard line. They go for it. They get a lot more than one. How about a 73-yard touchdown? Austin Weaver with the long one. Fan, another touchdown run for Helias. Sam Lopez, a pick 6. Helias advances to the district championship game with a 45-17 win. The Crusaders are 9-1. Capital City Cavaliers on the other side, getting a second straight home playoff game. Cavs taking on the Lebanon Yellow Jackets, who disposed of Jeff City last week. Lebanon scoring first. Cavs answer. Keeper from Evan Schaefer. He's had a great year. 6-yard touchdown. Cap City takes a 7-6 lead. The Yellow Jackets come right back. Jax Glendenning had over 400 yards against the Jays last week. Goes in from 2 yards out. 13-7 Lebanon after a quarter. Cavs inch closer in the second. Weston Schofield, he's got some range. Knocks the field goal in from 45 yards out. Cap City within 3, but Lebanon would extend the lead. Glendenning goes in again. He had another huge night. 6 total touchdowns. Capital City falls 44-24. Lebanon will play Helias next week for the district title. The Rockbridge Bruins coming off a first-round bye, hosting St Dominic in a Class 6 district semifinal in Columbia tonight. Rockbridge led at half, kept the momentum going. Brady Davidson hits Drevin Seaman, makes a great catch through contact. Then later in the drive, Davidson finds Garrett Essner, 8-yard touchdown connection in the corner of the end zone. Bruins go up by 2 scores. It's been a great year for Rockbridge. Defense comes alive here. St Dominic trying to convert. 4th quarter, 3rd down. Jeremy Woods causes havoc with the sack to end that drive. Bruins trying to put the game away. Handoff goes to Derek Young. No one is going to catch the senior. 38 yards to the house. Great showing by the Bruins. They keep winning. 35-14. Rockbridge plays at Troy next Friday night for the district championship. The Blair Oaks Falcons coming off a bye after finishing off the regular season with a win over Southern Boone. Rematch tonight, but Blair Oaks missing 2 key players due to injury. They're out for the rest of the season. Falcons, though, find other weapons. Toby Edler, the handoff, plows in, 10-yard touchdown. Falcons again. Jet sweep. Carson Verslois gets to the outside. 6 more for the Falcons. Blair Oaks up 14-0. Blair Oaks getting everyone involved. Tyler Bax rolls out, finds Vander Halford. He takes this one all the way. Falcons with a touchdown, make it 21-0. Ted LePage, he can flat out coach. Air it up again here. This time Tyler Bax to Vander Halford again in the back of the end zone. Falcons keep coming at you. Verslois, the handoff up the middle and goes in. Toby Edler, a second touchdown of the half. Falcons looking good despite the 2 key playmakers missing. They roll to the 66-0 win. The other game in that Class 3 district, Boonville hosting Noster. Pirates open the scoring midway through the first quarter. Cooper Pfeiffer in from a couple yards out. It's 7-0. Boonville on top. Thanks for Prepcast for the video here. Noster ties it up. Boonville goes on top. Crazy play. Pfeiffer takes the handoff, fumbles. Landon Kuntz will pick it up and take it in for the touchdown, just like they drew it up. 13-7 after a quarter. Then in the second, Pirates go to the air. Evan Bishop finds Kuntz. 15-yard strike, 20-7 Boonville at halftime. Pirates win it 40-13. They will play at Blair Oaks next week for a district championship. Class 4 district play. The Osage Indians traveling to Warrenton. Shannon Jolly's team 8-2. Good season for Osage, but they played a tough Warrenton Warriors team tonight, 9-0. Osage quarterback Maverick Trusty to Drake Williams. Nice pickup on the far side here. Warrenton, though, led this game 28-7 at halftime. Second half, they moved the ball down to the goal line. Austin Haas punches it in for Warrenton. Later in the fourth, Haas again finds the end zone. Osage falls 42-7. Indians had a good season, 8-3. Warrenton remains unbeaten at 10-0. How about the Mexico Bulldogs? Number 7 team in their district pulled off the huge upset win over 2-seed Kirksville last week. Looking for more magic tonight in Hannibal. Charlie Fisher on the quarterback sneak. Check out the 2-point conversion. Turns into a 2-point try. Caden Benny. It was supposed to be an extra point. Runs around, finds in the end zone. Corbin Dorsey, just like Steve Haig drew it up. Mexico finds the end zone again. It's Dorsey again carrying this one in. Bulldogs almost pulled off another upset, but Hannibal wins it 42-27. The Moberly Spartans traveling to Wright City tonight for a Class 3 district semifinal. Moberly wasted no time. Kayvon Tiger breaks away, 21-yard house call, and they lit it 7-0. Moberly soccer team won a district championship last week. Football team hoping to do the same maybe next week. Later in the first quarter, Kish Jacobs Jr. to the end zone. Another Spartan touchdown, 14-point lead. Still in the first, Jackson Engel decides to keep it himself, and look at this. 75-yard trip to pay dirt. Moberly wins a wild one, 49-42. Hallsville, great win for the Tribe. They go on the road. They beat St. Charles West 26-22. They will play at Moberly next week for the district title. St. James losing to Stratford. The Tigers season comes to an end. More district football coming up. Father Tolton, Tipton, Herman, and Harrisburg, and some college basketball as the Mizzou Tigers open the home season. Stay with us on this football and basketball Friday night. Friday night, first some basketball. The Missouri Tigers opening the home hoops season, trying to end a 20-game losing streak. Hosting Howard tonight. Quick start for the Tigers. Mark Mitchell, the Duke transfer. Transition layup, part of an 8-0 run to start the game for Missouri. Tigers turn the defense into offense. Tony Perkins, the Iowa transfer, steals on one end. Alley-oop to Mitchell, who throws it down. Mizzou 0 of 10 from three-point range in the first half until this. Tamar Bates beating the buzzer with the trade. Missouri up 40-28 at halftime. Howard got within 4 in the second half. Missouri finishes strong. Anthony Robinson off the turnover. Count the basket and the foul. Guess what? The losing streak is over. Tigers win. Bates a game-high 17. Missouri 77-62 over Howard. And the season opener for Jimmy Drew and the Lincoln Blue Tigers at Jason Gym tonight, entertaining Wayne State. LU with a big first half. Tyler Chapman, look at this nice drive. In for 2, he had 14 on the night. LU led by 17, 31-14 at the break. Got a lot closer in the second half. Nice pass here. Frank Yetna to Max Acano, who puts it in. Lincoln 1-0 on the year. They hold on to win it by 3, 55-52. Xavier Ball and Tyler Chapman leading the way with 14 each. Back to our football Friday night coverage. Class 2 district play. The Tolton Trailblazers getting another postseason home game, welcoming the Centralia Panthers. This looked like a good one. Tolton strikes first. Will Brayman gets the Trailblazers on the board with the opening drive field goal. Centralia right back, ensuing drive. Charlie Robinson converts on the goal line, 4-yard touchdown run. Both defenses playing well in the first half. Tolton, though, with a chance to score before the break. Dominic Abadi gives Tolton the lead. 5-yard keeper, make it 9-8 Tolton at halftime. Blazers catch fire in the second. They win it. Tolton 37-20 over Centralia. South Callaway loses. The Bulldogs season is over, so Tolton will play at Lafayette County next week. Herman Bearcats on the whole field for a Class 2 district semifinal, welcoming St. Pius X from Festus. Visiting Lancers scored first. Justin Lane punches it in. St. Pius on the board 6-0. Herman's offense, though, got to work later in the second quarter. Henry Olivak lets one fly to Cole Traub. Touchdown puts Herman up 7-6. The Bearcats go on to win it 26-19 to keep their postseason run alive. Great year for the Tipton Cardinals, 8-1, coming off a bye week, hosting Crestridge in a Class 1 district game. Tipton wins the opening toss and the opening kickoff. Senior Lucas Cashman fields it clean, and he's gone. 90-plus yards, Tipton up 6-0 at the very beginning of that game. Cardinals' next play from scrimmage is Cashman again. Here's the jailbreak, 71 yards. Redbirds up 14-0. Quarterback Dane Schlotzauer gets in on the scoring, takes it in, 20-0 Cardinals. Into the second quarter, Tyler Rivera takes the handoff. He finds the end zone. It's a 28-0 lead. Yeah, they would roll up a lot of points tonight. A third TD for Cashman in the first half. Redbirds up 35-0. They win at 69-zip. More Class 1 district play in Harrisburg. The Bulldogs and Fayette Falcons, Part 2. Harrisburg won big in the regular season. All kinds of defense in this one. No points in the opening half. Big turnover here. Big Jonathan Darwin, the tackle for Harrisburg. Ball is loose. Trace Combs, the quarterback and D-back, recovers. 0-0 at halftime. Harrisburg goes on with a big second half. 16-6 winners over Fayette. Salisbury wins. They will play at Tipton next week. It's Cold Camp losing to Westrand. Harrisburg goes to Westrand next week. Hayti and Van Far play tomorrow. State cross country is off and running. We'll have some highlights and a look ahead to a football Saturday night. At Mizzou, who will quarterback the Tigers? Tonight at Mizzou, the Tigers will face Oklahoma. According to multiple sources, Mizzou quarterback Brady Cook will not play. Cook suffered injuries to his hand and ankle the last 2 games before the bye week, so Notre Dame transfer Drew Pine is expected to get the start.
Really excited about the fans. Obviously, a night game sellout at Faurot Field is an awesome thing. I know the Hill tickets have already been sold out, and so looking forward to an awesome environment and atmosphere, and I can't wait to play at home underneath the lights of Faurot.
Home game for Lincoln. Blue Tigers welcome Lane at noon. Westminster also at home, while William Wood, Central Methodist, and Missouri S&T all hit the road. High school state cross country championships off and running in Columbia. Father Tolton Lady Blazers going for a 4th straight team title, but they had to move up to Class 5 this year. Elise Wilms places 20th. Her teammate Madison Taylor not far behind in 22nd. Tolton places 3rd as a team. Congrats against the largest schools in the state. Rockbridge's Alyssa Ritter also medals 25th place. Over in Class 1, the girls race. Congrats to Calvary Lutheran senior Sonia Bruner. In her final high school race, becomes the first state champion in school history. Maddie Sprengel finishing 28th for Calvary. Over the boys' side, Class 5 Rockbridge Bruins hoping to repeat as a team champion. Luke Sievers, the defending state champion, ran a great race, ends up 3rd for Rockbridge. Another Bruin teammate, All-State Cook Hudson in 13th place. Bruins make the podium again, a 4th place team finish. Raleigh's Cameron Martinson rounds out the local Class 5 medalist. 21st, Class 1, Landon Chapman from Paris finishing as a state runner-up. Vienna's Hunter Schwartz takes 13th. Day 2 is packed tomorrow, classes 2 through 4. Eldon Volleyball, congratulations on a 4th place finish at state. They lose the 3rd place game to Odessa. Semi-final in Class 2, Herman falls in their 9th straight trip to the Final Four. They'll go for 3rd tomorrow. Offense gets most of the glory. We like to salute the D. Steve's Pest Control Defensive Pest of the Week from the Rockbridge Bruins. Jeremy Woods with a big sack in the 35-14 win. Bruins from Rockbridge move on to the district championship game next week. And that will be it for a Football Friday night, week number 9. Actually, week number 11. Thanks to our crew, KRCG 13, led by Tony Mullen, Brian Hudnell, Chris Rogers, Nick Fuchs, Grace Gillis, Ryan Smith, producer Zach Factor, and the All-American director Seth Harvey. Thanks for joining us.
Football Friday Night has been sponsored by GFI Digital, Kemker Heating and Air Conditioning.